going on, everybody? It's your man Bishop Bang, and welcome to another episode of It's Whatever with the Bishop. I am your host, the $1 Million Trainer, Bishop Bang, and I have my co-host, Funny Man Jeff. Yep, and we are definitely in the building, and we have, he ain't a stranger.
It's fucked up though. Hey, fucking Thomas is back. Roger. Yeah, he's back.
Same
word. No, that's our bro though.
He's back. Yeah, he's back. He pushing an event.
Yes. It's actually 5 funny fellas. My bad, bro.
Yeah,
5 funny fellas. It's a Harrisburg joint. Like the city hasn't had anything on its own that stands out with all the comedians in the city. Well, some of the best comedians in the city. Now, I mean, there's other people, unfortunately, that I wasn't able to get on the list, but I would like to.
Like the Prince.
Hey, I get anybody out there. Now, I mean, if they want to work, they want to work. We got that work.
Right.
But,
it's the first show.
Yeah, it's our first show. Now, I mean, just bringing Harrisburg to the forefront with the comedy scene. I know it's starting to pop a little bit now. Y'all stupid. It's starting to pop a little bit now, so I just want to get a little bit out there for everybody to see and enjoy. We had a venue down in Stoughton. I had to get that changed up at the last minute. We had some unfortunate mishaps down there with maintenance stuff, so I was able to get another location at 200 South 18th Street called The Building. 200 South 18th Street, The Building. The doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. I was also able to get a hip-hop artist to open up the show. Mook Skywalker. A young lady to open up after intermission with some spoken word. Erica Monique. So it's going to be an event for everybody to come out and enjoy. A little something extra. BYOB. So come out, have fun. That's the goal.
You can bring food too?
I mean, I don't see why you can't eat. It's not a cabaret, but I mean, if you're hungry, I mean, you can bring some food. Don't bring no plate like no fried chicken.
That is something we need to do though.
A cabaret, bro.
Yeah,
we can do that anytime, bro.
A lot of DMV, Philly, DMV, Philly, New York, they do that.
I just be thinking when you bring your own bottle, you might as well bring your own bucket of chicken.
Right,
yeah, cabarets are right.
Cabarets where it's at, man. Cabarets where it's at. You get your older crowd. You introduce something new to the younger crowd.
Some aluminum foil.
So was there?
Yes. Trays and everything.
So how did you pick the
lineup?
Yeah,
the lineup was actually just fell into my lap pretty much.
Okay.
And I mean, it's just knowing people throughout doing comedy. Jeff, he
funny.
Bro, they damn sure funny. I ain't gonna bring no bullshit to the table.
All right, man.
I ain't bringing no bullshit to the table. I'm gonna tell you that now. I owe this to Jeff. Jeff the first one to put me on. I always tell that to Jeff. He be like, nah, leave me alone. Nah, Jeff's the first one that actually gave me any time on stage.
Trying to be modest.
Yeah.
Bro, Jeff gave me the time on stage and anything. And from there, I mean, I ain't gonna say my career took off, but it started moving a little bit. So
I like that jersey.
Let me say something.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
I am the type where if I find out you want to do comedy, I'm throwing a show. Come on, come get this guest spot. But then I'm the type, see, Thomas, he did what you're supposed to do as a comedian coming from Harrisburg. He hit the road. We don't have a huge market for comedy here. You got to get the fuck out of here. Now, shout out to your promoters. I know Chris Franklin and the Big Homie Boots. They're throwing shows. That's dope. You got Mark Madden has been throwing shows with Dean Will, Kev Brown, Rich Crumb. Dope. But see, that's really when you get those big time comedians and then you filter in. Sometimes the big time comedians bring their opening act. Sometimes one of us hometown dudes, you get one of us to open up.
Right.
But see, that's that. There's really nothing for us who are trying to get to those bigger names they're bringing.
We gotta travel.
That's
no choice.
But the DMV, Philadelphia, New York, even York, PA, understand the dudes at the bottom hitting the chicken with what's called the chitlin circuit and all that.
Right.
So, and comedy has became something where over the past few years, where comedians are throwing their own shit. Comedians got to take the reins and do their own shit.
Yes.
So I'm the type where if I'm doing a show, I'm bringing somebody. And then I also encourage hitting the road. Thomas started hitting the road after the first or second time I put him on one of my shows. He ends up in fucking Baltimore with me and Hilarious Omar. Shout out to Hilarious Omar. Dyke with a mic. Tanya Dyke with a mic. Dope comedian. The big homie D-Lo. She's fucking hilarious. She's on her way.
Yeah.
Thomas got his stage time. And since then, and I ain't mad at this. This is what I loved about this. Them Baltimore folks never called me back. This dude was doing show after show after show for them.
Down there, yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. And then from there you start meeting other comedians. Now he's a type where, okay, if there's nothing going on here, I can go anywhere and get booked now.
Okay.
You got to move.
You know
man.
what I mean?
It's not easy. And that's what people fail to realize. They think, oh man, you can just do this. If you can make people laugh, you can do it. Nah, it's not that easy, especially with my lifestyle. Me having the kids all the time, I very rarely have any free time to hit the road. you got a lot of shows during the week.
Right.
You know what I mean? People have Wednesday, Thursday shows. I'm like, bro, I can't do that. I got my
Yeah,
kids. So
yeah.
that
And
makes
them
it
bigger
more
cities, people
difficult.
come out and
They come out.
yeah.
Yeah. So that makes it more difficult for me to say I pretty much can only hit stuff every other weekend. So
Right,
when every
right.
other weekend's there, shit, I might be trying to get some pussy that weekend.
Right,
I might not be
right.
trying to do no damn
Right,
show.
right.
So I gotta. What do I want to do? Do I want
Right.
to fuck or do I want to do my show? Most of the time I want to do both.
Right,
So
right.
it's
So,
hard to just find that medium though. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So
it'd be unfortunate because you'd be like, dang, it's on Wednesday.
right.
And yo, let me tell you some shit, me and Savannah, like, and it's not a reason why we had to fall back. Granted, my wife's pregnant with the baby's due damn near any day now.
Congrats.
Thank you so much. But when me and her first got together in 2016, like, that's why, one of the reasons I married her. Real talk, she's a ride or die, but we'd have to go work our 9 to 5s. All right, I'm doing construction, she's a registered nurse, so she's going to work. There's a couple of times where, especially this one, we get home.
Right.
Got to make sure the oldest son is good. I think my 2 sons were with their mom.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure they're good. Make sure he's with his grandmom. You know what I mean? We got to hit the road to New York City, Queens, New York. I'm only doing 8 minutes on fucking stage, but I got to drive 3 hours, fight traffic, pay them tolls for that amount of minutes. And then because we got work tomorrow, ain't no hotel, ain't no stay the night.
Right.
When I get off stage, I got to mingle, network, try to rub some elbows, line up some other shit, and we got to hit that 3-hour drive,
Right.
coming right back. That's the grind.
Yeah.
That is the real grind. Like that's the real grind.
We even done DC during the week. That's like a 2.5 hour ride. Like,
So we did West Virginia during the week.
yes, and she drove us.
Yeah, that's what, hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on what
Yeah.
we're doing there. Man, that's a move.
And then you got to come back home, get your rest, and go to work.
yes, you got to go back to reality after that. And then not only that, we actually have a good time when we go out. Like if
It's
we have a
I
good
used to
set,
drink, so I'm getting lit.
especially if we have a good set, we want to go out after the show. We
Yeah.
like turn up ourselves. Even if it's a Tuesday, we want to celebrate ourselves.
Right.
So then, boom, get to the crib 1:30.
Yeah,
Gotta get
2:30, 3 o'clock.
Gotta do everything, man. It's a struggle, man. It's a struggle, but I wouldn't change it. Like I always said, that's one thing I always say. I wouldn't change one thing about it.
That's the thing about being a comedian from Harrisburg trying to make it. Now, if you live in those bigger cities, that ain't shit to them.
Yeah.
Right.
Hop on some public transportation or catch an Uber or a Lyft.
Take them 20 minutes to get to a stage, an open mic stage,
And
and
then
on
they
a
can
Wednesday.
take it all night because they ain't got that long ass ride
Right.
back home.
In a
So
big
they're
city.
networking. Yeah.
In a big city.
Or they can catch multiple stages, like in New York.
Right.
You hopping.
Okay.
You getting off the stage. You waiting for whoever your road dog is for the evening to get off. All right, we going somewhere else.
Yeah, you can hit 2-3 stages with the same set.
Okay.
With the same set in what, 2 hours?
Like a little tour.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just,
Pretty much.
and for them, that's where, especially in LA. When I met Marlon Wayans, when I went to see him at the Baltimore Laugh Factory a couple months back in March for my birthday, and I went and took a picture with him and told him I do comedy, and he told me flat out, he was like, "Get the fuck from around here." We were in Baltimore. He's like, "Ain't shit around here." He said, "You need to work yourself to a point where you can move to LA. You need to hit 3 to 4 to 5 stages a night and work."
Yeah, that's a hustle.
But those people that you see that are on Netflix now,
That's
who
what they
are
was doing.
remakes, that's what they do.
That's what they did.
Right.
Eddie Murphy, fingers crossed, he's supposed to be coming
He's
out
supposed
with
to
a
come back
special.
next year, yeah.
He's probably in LA. He lives in LA. He's in LA.
He's hitting some stages. He's hitting some exclusive stages. Saying, everybody put your phones down.
Right.
Everybody put them phones away. We got a
Right.
special guest tonight.
Or
He come out and do
Kevin Hart.
15 minutes.
Kevin Hart, Chris Rock, any of them, before they release a special, they are doing the same work. Tiffany Haddish,
Right.
they work it out. They're coming to New York, now they hitting that circuit.
To where we can go in the city months without performing.
Mm-hmm.
Like damn, bro, it's been like 2-3 months. I ain't had no stage yet. Unless we got a move to make, and it ain't that easy making a move.
It was a time, Savannah and I, we was in the DMV like every other weekend.
Right.
Is it like being a rapper?
I don't even know what that's
What
like.
you
but I
mean?
ain't
No,
even-
what you mean?
Nah, but I mean,
The hustle,
like,
the hustle's the same.
Yeah,
The hustle's
yeah,
definitely the same.
that's
You gotta hustle.
gotta-
You ain't making no fucking money. Yeah, let's
No,
not
but
this
let me say that.
And if you do
I went
make
to
money, that was
DC.
for gas.
Right, I took a trip to DC right after work. I got off work at 6. I was supposed to be on stage at 8:15.
Mhm.
I got there maybe about 5 minutes early. Went on stage, did 7 minutes, got right back in my car, came right back home. That's what it is. And you know how much I got paid?
A drink ticket.
That's it. That's
It was
it.
a Sunday. Me and Savannah went to Harlem, and 3 hours up, and then about 3 hours. Get there, and I think I went on like 5th or 6th. I was supposed to do like almost 10 minutes, but they had a drop in. See, that's the thing, comedians. You gotta learn your lingo too. A drop in means somebody who wasn't on the lineup came in, and that promoter or that comedian who put the show together
they fuck with them. They
I'm putting you on my show, but a couple of y'all dudes, I'm shortening your time. Right. So when I'm supposed to do 10 now he's giving me the light at 7 minutes. I drove 3 hours. Okay, though, it's the game. I didn't give a shit. Like, did my time, all of that, tolls, gas, all of that stuff. Savannah wanted some food after we
You paid for your trip. You ain't made no money.
And this is, I'm not bitching. This is part of the game. I'm okay with all of this.
Absolutely.
2 drink tickets. That was my payment. 2 drink tickets.
Shit, nigga, after my
and you're not drinking top shelf. No.
You drinking that nigga line. That Bankers Club.
Oh damn.
So I just got 2 beers. I just got like two beers with it. No, that's not, like I said, I am not bitching about that. I'm used to
that's why we sell dope.
Right. But shit, after my second show,
but shit, that's why I sell, yeah.
After my second show, Jeff paid me with a take-home plate, bro. That shit was good. It was good. Yeah, it wasn't no cover-up plate. It was some good shit. Like, but that's what we go through, bro. It's not.
Oh yeah, he made it. You made the plate.
Oh, no, it was a cookout. We did a cookout show.
Oh yeah, see, that's the thing. I put people on. Like, we did a cookout. No, we did. No, we was at somebody's cookout. I could burn a little bit.
A little bit.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Listen,
I'm gonna hold you to that. We're gonna get a Sunday dinner. We're gonna get a Sunday football game.
Yeah, that's
what we're about to do.
I was like, that was easy. So I was like, damn. I looked at my wife. I didn't mean to give her a. Tighten up.
Right. You don't want to say shit.
Tighten up.
You taste this shit?
Yeah, she did. She did. And she came home that next day. I was like,
well, we all family, like, so.
He said she already cooks good, but.
I know what you mean. Sometimes it's other meals that aren't made at home. It's not that it's better. It's just something different. I don't get this meal at home.
I was like, I texted him and said, "What you use?" She's like,
for the pasta salad.
I use the same stuff he used. I said,
nah.
What you use? He told me. So then she's like, I use that, but nah. Then I texted him back and said, it's something else.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, nah, it's this kind. I was like,
that's what it is. That's what it is.
She made it.
But certain dishes, I mastered it, so.
Yeah, certain dishes you've been making for so long, you add your own space.
So my wife,
I let her do the cabbage. She did good.
My wife, you do the cabbage, I got everything else over here.
Bro, some good cabbage, bro. Man,
she's nice
some
with
good
the
cabbage. You gotta keep them around.
So I wanted to, cause with the comedy.
Yeah.
Hold up real quick, Yeah, that was funny. Somebody was having a birthday cookout.
Yeah.
They wanted some comedians because they had a DJ. Who that hit? You and
you and Eddie.
There wasn't no money in that, but we could eat, and it was work. It was work for us.
Right. But it was a clean cookout. I mean, they pretty much told me I can go out there and say whatever I want. Don't forget, this is my second show. I got a profanity, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, we know.
We had to
I get out there, bro. I said, what? I can't perform in front of them. I did it. You know what I mean? You got to try to. Right. You know what I mean? I pulled out some jokes. I kept some jokes to the side. I changed some wording. So, you know what I mean? It's
if the budget ain't all the way there, what I did for Thomas one time. Did I have you sell tickets?
Yeah, that's actually what I did with my show. You know what I mean? Like with my show, like I ain't got money to sit there and pay
everybody. I guarantee you.
I think the work is the reps is needed.
No, they are. No, but what I did with my show, I said, what? They $10 a ticket. Y'all give me $6 back, and y'all keep $4 for every ticket you sell. I mean, put some money in your own pocket while you're out there hustling.
You sell the tickets.
Right, that's money for you. Like, I mean, I'm just trying to. I don't even care if I come up off of this. I just want to make my money back.
I would have sold some tickets.
Shit, nigga, I get some tickets now. You call a couple people like, I got them texts. I got them texts right now.
Y'all wait till the last minute. I ain't know I can make a couple.
Domino,
nigga. Tickets. Listen, man.
But yeah, bro. I mean,
selling stuff.
I gotta support my comedians, and there's only one way I can do it. I didn't want to have a whole show and then everything go in my pocket. Now, granted, like I said, I ain't gonna make too much back. But my thing is just doing some real shit. Put my people on. Let us throw a good show for the city. That's really all I want to do is to have a good show for the city. It ain't about me. It ain't about Jeff. It ain't about nobody. It's about the city. Look, we got shit here that we can push. Y'all motherfuckers want to pay $50, $60 to go out of town and see a comedian. Y'all got funny motherfuckers right here that's just as funny, if not funnier than that.
And I look at it
for cheaper, way cheaper.
It ain't even that. It's something to do.
Right. Somebody hit me up earlier. It's like, y'all was gonna go to the movies tonight. I forgot your shows tonight. You got tickets on you? I'll do that instead.
Yeah, it's something to do. I feel it's something to do.
It's a good date night.
It's a great date night.
And you just need a variety of mix because I feel like when it's comedy, you gotta go see it anyway.
And people are coming to laugh. Right.
It ain't even about who's on it. You like to laugh, so I'm going to go see it.
It's people that go to Las Vegas and they say, I'm going to go see a comedy show.
Oh, yeah.
They'll go see the comedy show somebody they never heard of in their life and they have a damn good time.
Yeah.
Same at home. Like you're here, It's comedians here. Come out.
And let me say
Come
this
out with
too.
the time.
Comedy is subjective.
Oh yeah.
It's subjective. So, you might think somebody sucks to you, and that's okay. You ain't gotta blast them that they suck for real, or like all around the board, because it might be a handful of people are like, no, he's made me laugh. And this is what Harrisburg needs to understand about all of us. I said this before. The people that you guys see on TV and the people who the big names who come, they've been doing comedy for 10 years, 12 years, 15
absolutely.
years. I got 5. What you got?
3.
Damien got 6. Eddie got about 4.
And all this.
Matt got
Matt
a couple
got
months.
And all this is from the muscle. Like you got people that go to the comedy colleges and all that. But everything I do is
Wait, what?
yeah.
Yeah, Touré.
They exist.
Listen, Touré has a comedy college. It's him and excuse me, brother, if you ever catch it, something Ruffin. I forget. I think his last name. But it's like a 10-week course, once a week. It's like $500. But they
get money.
But what they teach, a lot of the comedians that are coming out of there are getting booked.
Right. So are they because they teaching them the business aspect?
All of that.
How can you teach someone to be funny?
All of that. It's how you tighten up your joke. It's how you tighten up and get to the punchline. Then they teach you how to market. They teach you how to, if you want to get into
understand the marketing and stuff like that.
But they help you with the timing. One thing that I know I need help with, and I don't even know how to fix it because I know it's a problem. I don't let the crowd stop laughing. As soon as they start laughing, I'm into my.
You don't know how to shut the hell up?
Right, I'm into my.
I used to struggle with that. That's why I laugh with them now.
Right, and that's what I need to learn how to. Like, it's simple stuff like that they can teach you.
Like,
And the bad part is, I know it's a problem that I have. Like, I know, all right, they're laughing. I'm already talking to my next joke. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Let them laugh. Let them get their laughs out. Let them quiet the fuck down and hear your next joke.
Right.
I'm like this. Ha ha ha. Well, yeah, me and Sammy did this.
So is it a little bit of is the clock in your head?
Oh, the clock's always going. But my shit.
We don't get that much time. We ain't headliners yet.
Right.
And I'm headlining tonight, but I'm not going up there and doing a fucking hour.
So like,
yes, Jeff is my headliner.
Does it seem like you rush?
Yes.
And you be having way more time.
Yes.
Than you rushed it. So how do you fix it?
You got to shorten up your damn joke. It's more laughs per minute.
But so I mean, but if you hurry up and you rush through and you still have time left at the end,
You'll never have time left unless you bomb. Unless you're bombing and you exit the stage.
Like that one guy.
We want as much time as we can get up on that stage. Like when we're up there, I already know what you're talking about. That was.
I felt so bad.
But that's the thing too. We are still trying to bomb in phases.
Yeah.
We're all still
the
bombing.
best thing though, up and coming comedians,
right.
Young comedians, or just starting out comedians. I ain't gonna say every comedian because I'm there to support you. You know what I mean? He was bombing. I knew what his punchline was, so I laughed. I clapped. You know what I mean? I don't want you to feel bad, or I could have easily just got up and dipped out, or booed, or heckled, or anything. Right. But I'm like, nah, bro, you're up there. You're trying to do something. Let me give it up for you. Let me laugh at your joke, even though it wasn't even that funny. It wasn't that funny, but I'm going to laugh enough so you can even hear people laughing.
Listen, I've bombed miserably in Harrisburg, and I've done my thing.
You don't think that's false hope? I can't.
It's not false
hope.
That's like me telling you a dope rapper.
I didn't say he was dope when he got off the stage.
Okay. There you go, because I hate that shit.
I didn't say you did good when you got off the stage.
Set. You had a good set. Don't tell me that when I know I ate ass up there.
Yeah, I didn't say anything. I didn't encourage him afterwards, but while you're up there, bro, you can be doing good. You get to a joke and you may have forgotten it and you slow down,
right?
That crowd gets agitated. Mm-hmm. They looking at you now like, what the fuck's going on? Bro, you gotta push through. yeah. And there's so much, and that's the funny thing. What do you think about when you're up there and you're performing? Do you think about your performance, or do you think about the crowd? What are you thinking about?
Yo,
or you think about your next joke?
My next joke. Getting to the next joke.
That's what I think I usually think about the most. And I fuck up jokes that way though.
Or did I hit every joke I set out to do?
I very rarely do. That YouTube special that I did, I forgot 4 punchline jokes, good jokes,
right?
Good, forgot them. I rewatched it. I'm like, I fucking did horrible. Everybody liked it, but I know what I was supposed to do. I'm like, fuck, and I would love to hit those jokes.
Right.
So that's what I think about.
This was crazy too. This happens to me a lot. The set that either gets recorded fucked up or doesn't get recorded is sometimes some of my best.
Oh, the best shows are the ones that aren't recorded. Like nobody recorded. Nobody got no footage from last night. Nobody got nothing.
Had a bad angle or the sound was horrible. Like the one I had you watch, the sound was kind of off. Yeah. But that night, the last show we did.
Oh, bro, no. Last show.
I was on redemption all year.
Bro, ate that shit. Yeah, I came after him after that show. I was like, yo, do that. And then
But
there's a couple jokes broke out for the
I
night.
wish the recording, and I told my wife, it ain't you, it's okay. But
Right.
but if she could have recorded that to a T, that's the joint. I'm sending anybody that wants to see some shit to get me on stage. That was it.
Yeah. Yo,
Take this.
bruh did his damn thing. And that at that show, I said, bro, I need you to do, you already know what joke is. I don't want to give no hints away.
Right.
But the Jordans. I said, bro, you got to talk about the Jordans. Like, bro, that's funny, man. Like, and that's back to how I put my show together. Back to how I picked my lineup up. Bro, it's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I pick my lineup
Pablo.
up. Like, these are people I know. Like I said, Jeff put me on. Jeff's the first one that gave me any opportunity. Eddie was also on the bill with us, performing.
Eddie's like little bro. He's just always around.
Yeah,
You gotta show that
you
guy.
gotta incorporate him. I met Damien during comedy, just like from doing it, and I met Matt Moyer. He reached out to me pretty much, like, you know what I mean?
I like Damien.
That's how I met Matt.
Yeah, Damien's big bro. He's been doing it a little bit longer
right,
than us.
right.
He's well traveled as well. Damien actually works harder than all of us. Damien's
Damien
at the
does.
open mic night every Thursday.
Damien left his full-time job to pursue comedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Damien's
does
the
his thing,
hard
bro.
working one.
Damien does his thing. I'm proud of everybody that's on the list. I even threw in a homeboy from Lancaster, Zan Zanu.
Okay.
He
Charles
hit me up.
Baynard. He got
Yeah.
like 2-3 different names.
Bro hit me up at the last minute. He was like, "Yo, I heard you got a show." And well, if we hear somebody got a show, right, and we trying to get on, what
You
do
get
they give you?
spot.
What do they give you? How much time they give you?
Oh, you get like 5 minutes.
Bro, I don't do that. I said, give me 10 good minutes, bro. Bro was floored. He's like, what? 10? Bro, people don't want to. It's not that they don't want to help.
Right.
They just don't like helping sometimes. It's like, bro, if you come in and you support my show, boom, I
But
got
see,
you.
also, dude is on like, he's having a good year. Like
Okay.
lately, I think he's finding his voice, himself. So lately, he's been killing stages.
Mhm.
So when people like that want to guest spot, and you know they're on fire, they're on
Give it
the
to
roll,
them.
give it to them.
Give it to him.
Let them go.
That's helping you.
Because
That's
I've had
helping
times
them.
when I've been on a roll, like lately I've been on a roll, but then I've had times where I was fucking up.
Down and out.
Doom. I'm like, what the fuck?
Down and out. And that's when you're giving it your best, too. That's the weirdest part. Like, when you're giving it your best and you go on your hustle, you fuck up a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if we overthinking it.
But that's one of the reasons why I quit drinking. I was going up there too lit. And then now I'm not focused on what I came to accomplish.
Right.
Lessons learned. I'm not dwelling on that shit no more. Lessons learned.
No, definitely lesson learned with there. I've learned my drinking limit when performing.
Okay.
I mean, I have not overdrank to where I'm drunk, but I've overdrank to where I'm like, I might want to slow down. You know what I mean? I'm not hitting anything I want to hit.
Right.
I don't have that same energy. Like, I'm turned the whole way up. And the crowd's just like, all right, we there to not subdue, but they regular.
Yeah.
I'm up here, they right here. I'm like, nigga, you need to bring that shit
Yeah,
fuck down. Right. So I've learned, man, look, no more than 3 drinks before a show. Like, I'm getting shots. People, bro, you performing? I got you. And I'm accepting them all. Nigga, you can say no, or
Yeah, you
say
can tell them
wait, or wait until I'm off the
stage.
stage. That's it. And then we don't do that. We like, are you getting a drink? I'm gonna get that shit now. Oh, you getting a drink? I'm gonna get that shit now. Oh, you buy me a double? I'm
I
gonna get that
used
shit
to
now.
pregame. I used to pregame at the crib
And then go and then go get
drink.
drink. Yep.
And burn one on the way to the venue.
Right.
By the time I get there, I'm fucked up.
What am I gonna say again?
And you still ain't performing for 2 hours.
So what do you
still ain't gonna
do?
say
So
for
what
2
do you do?
Drink.
You keep fucking drinking.
Yeah, but that's the
Two-Ray got
thing.
on my shit. Two-Ray said, this was like the second or third time he see you perform. He was like, I see the growth in you. I see you. But stop fucking drinking before you get on stage. He said, you're not there yet. Because some comedians who know their shit like the back of their hand, the veterans, the dudes who got a decade or two in,
Yeah.
they can get fucked up because they know they shit.
They know their next joke is. They can forget what their next joke is, but they already got 5 backup jokes anyway because they know.
Yeah, they got material for days afterwards.
Right.
And I'm still working on, like, I have a lot of written stuff, but not everything works.
And we talked about that.
So are you building the catalog?
Yes, that's what you
Exactly.
do in these first
And-
5 to 7 to 8 years.
And that's the thing with me and Jeff. I'm just a little different when it comes to it. I don't write nothing down. I very rarely write stuff down. Everything's usually in my head, and I know how I want to set it up. I will write it down maybe once, but I'll never write it down again. Like, I'll write it down just to get it in my head visually. I'll learn it, toss it, and I never do the same set. And that's where I fuck up at. They've already told me, nigga, do the same set, learn your set. I've never done the same set a day in my life. I've done enough shows, and I will mix something from this show, something from this show, a new piece, something from this show, a new piece, throw it all together and see how it go. I don't perform at all until I'm on stage. The first time I ever hear my jokes is the first time you hear my jokes. I gotta stop doing that.
Okay.
But I don't have time to hit open mics. I don't have time to practice shit. I don't have that time, so I'm confident enough in myself to say some shit funny. However, that's when you fuck up. It's not as funny to them as it was to you.
Right.
And that's your first time saying, I didn't get a test run for somebody to say, nah, bro, that wasn't that funny. The first test run I give is in front of 60, 70 people. You're like, yeah,
Yo,
go for the next joke, bro.
Before I stopped drinking, what I started doing was when I'd be at the bar for like happy hour shit like that, especially if it was an after work drink. Like, shout out to B. Tanner, Brandon Tanner. Like, it was one time we was in fucking Bills, and I said this one joke.
Yeah, I know where you're going with. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was a joke about, you saw, I did it at Mark's show.
Okay.
Where I'm like, have sex on the first date. Because what if you get her home and you start hitting it from the back and it smells like turkey breast lunch meat when you first open it? Like, Tanner died off that joke. He said, you better fucking do that joke.
Yeah.
So that was a good, but if I don't have nobody I can go to, I know I can come to you, but like,
No.
but I'm like, will this work?
I do it at work. I have conversations at work. I don't tell them it's a joke that I'm going to use.
Right,
I'll be sitting there
that.
talking about something specific. I'll get their reaction, like, all right, I can use that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's my open mic, is
Yeah,
my
you gotta do
coworkers.
something.
Like
Yeah.
coworkers and friends, I'll be sitting having a casual conversation. You don't know that what I'm telling you,
I'm testing
I'm going to
this.
try to use on stage.
Right.
But I'll say it in a way, a casual way.
Okay.
And like, if I perform that same joke that we just discussed, I know I'll be good.
Okay.
And that's really how I get a lot of my material, just talking to people. Or sometimes I think of shit. A lot of times it's fucking. Because that's what I talk about, fucking all the time. Like, I talk about fucking all the time, and women tell me, and this is the funny thing, they tell me right before they fuck me, oh, you ain't getting none of this because you're going to talk about me when you go on stage. If they tell me that, that means, all right, I know I'm fucking you tonight. But, man, as long as you ain't doing no weird shit.
It's what makes you that special.
Right. You think I'm just going to talk about you? You think I'm going to talk about you?
That was just a joke.
But I talked about women and they've been in the crowd before and they don't know. I don't get into details. I fabricate stories. I make them funnier than what they are.
Of course, because I do that.
Yeah. Everything I talk about is my life. But I'm not going to... Now, I have went up on stage before and told the 100% truth about stories. Not necessarily sexual stories, but just shit that happens to me, shit my kids. And it's just fucking funny. It's just fucking funny. I go up there and I tell the story from how it happened to how it ended.
It's a lot
and the crowd laughs.
It's a lot of comedians in Harrisburg.
It is.
Right now, it's
booming a little bit. It's booming. You got the hyenas. I don't know how many of them it is. It's what, like 7? Bruh, you got the hyenas. It's like 7 of them, right?
Yeah, they do skits and they on stage. They hit open mics.
Yeah. You got Kevy Kev. He hit the stage.
Yeah.
Jib Jab. He hit the stage. I don't know if Muff does stand up, but I've seen her.
She done.
She's good with the skits. Yeah, I mean, she's really good with the skits. They got a few people with them. You got
Jamil Peterson.
Jamil. You got
Who knew
Shuby.
that? Shuby. Yo, shout out to Shuby, yo.
He's up and coming.
He's crushing it right now.
He's doing his
his sets is getting like big laughs.
Yeah, who's the other Eric?
Eric's been living down south now, but
okay.
he'd always be a good guy. He was me, him, and Jamel Peterson used to do a lot of shit together.
Okay.
And then when Eddie first stepped on the scene, like one time I put together a show for us at Penn State University main campus.
Really?
Hell yeah, at a hookah lounge just opened up. I
Okay.
hosted it. It was me, Eric. Did Eddie come? I think did Eddie come? Eddie came, and I think I had Jamel headline it.
Okay.
And then Louis Butts does comedy on the low. People don't know. that.
Yeah.
I had Louis Butts.
Bro, me and bro grew up from out the south together. 13th Street, shout out.
Sharky. Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's what we need to start doing. What we're trying to do, and that's why I put us together as sort of a comedy team. You know what I mean? We could hit stages together. If Dale State they looking for a comedy team, boom, bring off 5 of us. You ain't got to book 5 different people. I want to hit some black colleges up this summer. Over the holiday or during the college years, during the college season. The college years, the fuck.
So you want to do management and promotion? Like you want to reach out?
I'm getting into it. Yeah, I mean that's the
We
thing about my
just
crew.
footage
That's
up,
the thing about my
get this
crew.
shit up.
Everybody specializes in something. We got Damian Robinson who reaches out. He got a lot of Damian got connects out the ass. Eddie has some connects. Jeff got some connects. So we all have connects. My whole thing is promotion. Like we don't really have a good promoter.
Okay.
Like I pretty much handle that. And we all do it. Like we share shit.
We gotta get. Let's be honest. Be blatantly honest. We gotta get our fucking following up.
Yeah, that's it.
And and it's just, this is the gift and the curse. Like, we got to get our social media game popping.
Now see, And that's another
If you
thing.
ain't on
Because,
social media popping, then it's not respected.
right, but no, because it's respected in the city, but we need to be respected statewide.
That's what I mean. To get the hell out of here and
Right,
go do some
right,
stuff.
right.
Yeah, man.
Because my promotion, pretty much, I use that little motherfucker. He'd promote the shit out of something for me. As soon as I put his picture on Facebook, he get 200, 300 likes. You know, I got to make sure the caption is right for.
Right.
They gonna read it.
Right.
So, bro, I use whatever I can for
Baby,
promotion.
he does.
Bro, yeah, bro, I use the baby, bro. He cute as shit.
Use a baby.
He cute as shit. So I be like, bro, come to my dad's show tonight, and everybody reads that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't help but read when you see him.
Right, they want to know what he gonna say today. So, I promote however I can. We all new to it, but I want to get used to it.
We really need one of us to kick the door.
I think it's gonna be
Yeah.
good. And I'll say it on air, because I was like, okay, it's a lot of stuff going on.
It is.
I was like, but then I heard a lot of people was asking me, "Are you going? I'm going to the comedy show." My wife told me some people was going, so I was like, I said, okay. I said,
And for it to be my first show,
Yeah, this your first one.
this is my first show I put together from the muscle.
Yeah.
I invested up my money.
Yeah.
I put up everything from me and say, bro. And you know what? I invested in us.
Listen,
I invested in me. I
and then
invested in us.
Listen, I'm gonna say this to you, and I mean this wholeheartedly. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It will come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna come back bigger.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't gamble.
Right, and there's a big game.
You know what I mean?
I got kids, bro. I took money out of my pocket.
You got
to put it for
you
this.
have to gamble.
Right.
You have to say,
Right.
listen, I ain't gonna hesitate. If it's something I feel that's gonna affect my future, even if I don't see the balance of it, even if I break even or even come $10 or $20 off,
That's my thing.
I can come $100 off.
As long as I
I'm
put my
cool.
shit down and it's a good show, I'm fine with
because
that, bro.
I take all the lessons out of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember. So I definitely applaud when you take that chance.
And I appreciate
You know
it,
what
bro.
I mean?
It's a big jump from me. Like I said,
and that shows the difference, because some people be scary, like, oh, I'm not going to spend my money on this, I don't want to do that, but you don't invest in yourself.
well, I've been waiting for it to happen. It's like, bro, you can't sit around and wait for it to happen.
Right.
Make it happen,
Make
bro.
it happen, yeah.
Make it happen, and that's
Yeah,
what I'm trying to do.
It can be Monday. That money come right back in a
Yeah.
different form.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I got that money back.
Yeah,
You know what I
and
mean?
the buzz is killing me right now. Like I've been out on the street, I bumped into somebody at John, and they said, "Yo, you do hold the comedy show?" And I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?" But I like that. Like,
Right.
I had somebody
Right.
bump into me after my last set that I did down at HMAC. He said, "Yo, you the comedy dude, right?" I'm like going around like, "Who the fuck y'all talking to?" Oh, y'all talking to me.
Right.
You're talking to me.
Right.
Like it's a good feeling, bro. Like, and I like giving back, like however I can. Like I said, I invested in us, bro, and I hope it fucking pushes and goes
It's going
somewhere. It got to at this point.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, it's a good set. It's a good set. And like I said, we threw Bull Zan in there. We all funny, bro. Like, we're all funny. I have never seen any of us perform and haven't been, well, obviously I ain't never seen myself perform, but I ain't never seen none of them perform and not be entertained.
Right.
That's what it got me to put us 5 funny fellas together and see how shit roll, bro. It's a whole comedy team. We can, like I said, we can do colleges, we can do bars. Nigga, put us on a corner. We don't care, bro.
He's a nut. He's a nut.
Bro, Jeff got it, bro.
He's a funny guy.
Because it's like, yo, for me, I'm shooting to be. How can I put this? Now, granted, I got to start matching the work with it again, but I'm shooting to be one of the greats, man. So it's like me, my idol is Jamie Foxx. So it's like that's who I'm trying to
Emulate.
the spirit of it
Now, see,
when I'm on that stage. So and then like some people don't watch comedy. I watch it, but I'm not watching it for material. I'm in school when I watch it. I'm
Right.
the energy. Like this is what the Harrisburg comedians got to understand. I'm not telling you to go to New York. I want you to go. I want you to network. I want you to go out there and meet some people. But go to school, meaning when you at a show, if you get blessed to get time or not, and you watch, and I'm talking about up and coming New York
Just
dudes.
go. Yeah.
But I'm talking about the up and coming New York dudes, not even the dudes who famous yet. Watch how hungry they are. Watch the energy.
yeah,
That's what made me give more
I listen
energy,
to it on
man.
series. And
Yeah.
there are a lot of people that you haven't heard
Yes.
of.
And they be funny as
they're
hell.
funny.
Yes.
So I'll try to find them because they actually become favorites.
Yes.
Like, there's women and stuff out here. I'll be like, yo.
Paris Sachet.
Yeah.
I booked Paris Sachet
Yeah.
here before. This chick is fucking
Hilarious.
everywhere right now. She's over. She's in Senegal or not Senegal. I don't know where. She's in places where like yo.
okay.
I know she don't understand what they saying to her over there, but
Right.
she's on it. I've had her here in Harrisburg.
Yep. Crawdads.
Yeah, Crawdaddies, along with Henry.
Oh, that was a good
Dwayne
show.
Watts. Yeah, she was the chick that looked like Eve. Her.
With the
Yeah,
short
yeah,
hair,
yeah.
oh, man,
Wanda
she was
Sykes
crazy.
stamped her. They Laurel glasses from the Get Out and all that.
Yeah.
Had her on a show in Canada for a comedy festival.
Okay.
Like, that's the homie. Her and
Yeah.
Savannah talk all the time. Like, so it's like you rub these elbows, you network, you'll meet these people,
Right.
and then
Yeah,
you'll
'cause
see that can one day be
Yeah.
you. You just got to keep busting your ass.
I'm gonna tell you who I work with, and I love her to death. Ty Davis.
This chick, she
Bro.
was just on Kevin Hart, Harbor City.
Harbor City, yeah.
Just in California at the Laugh Factory.
Yep, and killing it too. She just was down Miami and killed something. I performed with her at Kitty's, same place. Yeah, I mean, you and Hilarious Omar put me on too. Bro, I did like 3 or 4 shows with her down there, bro, and just watch her grind, bro. She's the host of DTLR Radio. If you ever caught that, I don't even know if y'all keep that. Like when you stop in the Sleeper Villa, you hear that
Right,
voice.
okay, yeah.
That's her.
That's her.
Oh,
That's
shit.
her. Yeah. Yeah, she's the voice of DTLR. So
I know she's on the radio, but I didn't know it was tied in. No,
yes, sir.
shit.
Yep. So just watching people and seeing how they grind, bro. I love seeing it. Like, I mean, I love seeing somebody else do great. It's like, hell, it's possible.
Yeah.
However, I still say this: they're in other markets. They are able to get seen more. They're not taking nothing from them, nothing at all, because I love them to death. But just watching how they grind and everything else, we don't have the opportunities here. So it's, fucking create the
Yeah,
opportunities.
you gotta create them.
That's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Fucking create these opportunities
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
For us, and see where it goes. I'm not saying it's going to blow up. I'm not saying it's going. It damn sure ain't going to tank. I'm gonna tell you
It's
that
something
now.
to do. I think someone to invest in. I think the more that you become knowledgeable, the more that you see people
Oh,
say,
absolutely.
you know what, it makes the. I always say this: you have a person that they have money, and they want to make money.
Mm-hmm.
You have the person that is out there and willing to grind and put in and say, you know what, so that you don't have to use your money.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? There's someone
Yes.
to say, listen, I believe in what he's doing, and I see that he put
He's
his
moving,
own
yeah,
money.
yeah,
Right? He
yeah.
invested in himself, so I'm gonna invest in him. And I think that's how the promoters will come when they see, hold on, all that stuff that I'm doing, I don't gotta do. He'll do it, and I'll
Yeah.
pay him to do it.
Damn
what I
right.
mean? And it alleviates them getting out there to have to try to figure out who's who, what, when you already have guys that.
And that's my whole thing. Look, I got 5 people right now. We ready anywhere.
Right.
You ain't got a book.
Now here is the good thing
Jonathan, book
about
Stevie.
Harrisburg. We are low key in the middle of a lot of shit.
Yo,
Yeah.
it don't.
That's
we
what
take
helps.
3-hour trips. However,
We're 3 hours this way, that
right.
way.
I was about to say
that
every way.
or less.
Every way. We have every direction around us within what, an hour and a half.
Places
Took
that
3
at
hours.
places
Yeah.
where
I
people
performed in Pittsburgh 3 times.
like I always think about that. I'd be like, there are people. I know people separate cities. But
Mhm.
you look at it, it's still Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We can go to Philly and be like, okay, Philly.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
They come to Harrisburg, okay, Harrisburg.
Yep.
But there's people from them areas that are like the funniest people. Like Kevin Hart's one of the top comedians. You know, and he's from Philly.
And I rub elbows with everybody that knows this
Right,
guy.
and
Right?
they're-
He's a Kev's, but I get to meet these people, have them in my phone, like, and see, one thing I've been learning too was the culture of this all, the game, because people think, oh, I'm just a comedian, I'm gonna tell jokes, bro. It is so much more than that.
It's a craft.
It's a craft. It's a science, and this is a dog eat dog business too.
Fuck yeah.
So what he's doing is right for us to get us on the plateau, to get us rolling. But what he does is now get to a point it's hard to find a solid venue that you can call your own.
And that's why we want to put the shit on the road. That's why I want to try to take it on, because it's hard.
But the thing about it is, we getting put on now. But here's the goal: you want to book some of these dudes who are on their way,
Goddamn right.
and then you let them bring a homie with them.
Mhm.
And what they do in comedy, this worked for me. That people return favors.
Oh,
That's why when I
absolutely.
threw my shows, I didn't do 100% comedians from Harrisburg. Now I'm gonna let 1 or 2 of y'all open up, but let me get some of these dudes from over in DC or Philly or New York, because whether it be me or somebody else, they'll hit it. Yo, I got some time down at this room. Come on,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
come through, come get some work. You book me, I'll book you.
Right.
I used to do that.
Right.
And that's what I want to do around the holidays.
used to
I
do
want to
that.
do another big comedy show. That could be our cabaret.
Mm-hmm.
We could do something around the holidays and bring some big names from out of the
We
city.
went.
Not even big names, just people we know the fuck's funny and can pack a house.
I think he was over in I ain't see the cliff. What is that?
Yeah, I was at fucking Galifty's.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I killed it that night too. I had a great set that night.
Turn, and I just I peeped the whole thing because that was before your show,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the one guy was think he was about to be on. He was on Comic View.
One of the headliner or something.
Headliner.
Yeah.
And it was. I just was like, bruh, Impact was still on the stage. Like, he set a tone for the next man.
Yeah, and that's what
That was
I like.
crazy. I remember that.
A lot of people don't like opening up. A lot of people don't like opening
I
up.
going first. Let me get up there and fire.
If you get the
up.
right opener, and especially if you got some names behind that person, and you set that shit off right, and you set the tone, they be on you in a heartbeat. Yo, bro, I got some time for you. Yo, that's takes the load off sometimes.
Yeah, because I just
Like,
met him. I was feeling him
that
out.
takes the load off big time. You like, damn, I'm going
I
fifth.
said, okay, Jeff, you did good.
I had a good set that night.
It was good.
The first time I seen you perform, Jeff, was at the motherfucking, what's the dark place?
Oh, I was fucked up that night.
Jeff
though.
was drunk.
I didn't know I was going to perform.
That was a good show. Though. It was a good
I should
show.
have came ready. I just came to shoot the shit.
River City Blues. Shout out to River City Blues.
And shout out to Chad. It was a that's the night that Toure got on my shit. That was a Denim Inc.
Grandpa.
Because the night before, Chad had me in Lebanon. Opening up for Toure. So I did my thing that night. I came in there how I was supposed to come.
You talking about the grandpa? Yeah, that's the grandpa joke, bro.
Oh yeah. So the night before,
I still remember his grandpa. He said, "Grandpa would call me Jeffer." I remember that shit.
Well, so the night before, Chad got me in Lebanon for opening up for Toure. Good night. I did great that night. So the next night,
Toure.
yeah, Toure,
Bro. Toure is from
Philly.
Yeah.
Legendary.
He be in Harrisburg all the time, bro.
Yeah.
He do shows all the time.
Yeah, but he was on Comic View. He was on
Toure's funny as shit.
everything.
I know. Yeah.
Everything.
I ain't seen that.
He's
from
the
him.
goat.
Yeah, I know.
Toure's funny as shit, bro.
He's hilarious.
Him and Kevin Hart got they started out similar time frames.
That's the one that was taking them, taking them pictures. He was like, "If I take a picture like that, that John."
He's tall as hell.
It was
Tall bald head.
It was a long time ago. Was he at the Forum? I ain't gonna put
Possibly.
him on that word.
If it was a long time ago, maybe.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, that's
He used to at the
H-Man
H-Man. H-Man used to have soul comedy. Because he gave me a guest spot. Him and Chad gave me a guest spot when I first got on. Opened up for fucking Rob Stapleton.
Okay.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
And Mimi Simpson, I met her. Now Mimi Simpson be booking me in New York and New Jersey. And Chico Will from DC, he ended up moving out Cali. He's still out there.
But that's how we moved, though. Like you said, he books him in DC. Now, what Jeff would do, Jeff would bring me. They might only give me 5 minutes. That's fine. However, boom, now they know me. All right, I got
you.
you here.
Keep in touch.
I'll bring somebody with me.
5 minutes is long, kind of.
It can be.
It can be. However, from joke-wise, it's really not. A lot of my jokes run about 45 seconds.
Because a 4 minutes.
And the 45 seconds don't sound long. 45 seconds don't sound long. But when I'm up there talking, I'm grasping your attention to pull you into the punchline. Now, my joke might be 45 seconds. During that 45 seconds, I'm going to hit you with maybe 2 small jokes before I get to the punchline of that joke. 45 seconds, boom. That means I got maybe 5, 6 jokes I can give. However, with those jokes, what jokes do I want to do? What jokes are going to make them remember me? However, there's a big however, am I able to transition all these jokes? A lot of people don't worry about transitions. Transitions is actually what I pride myself on.
Okay.
How did I want it to be a seamless story from beginning to end. I don't want to, this nigga just jumping around. I can say, hey, here's a joke. Hey, here's a joke. Hey, here's a joke. I actually try to give a full story.
Okay.
So
I won a comedy competition that way. I got second place at a comedy competition because I stayed on the same subject for the entire set. But it was like, it was about dads. So I got my stepdad run, me being a dad run, my grandpa, my dad. I stayed in that same format, but I'm just slapping you with punchlines and little subtopics.
Right.
And but everything lined up and was funny. And like that got me second place more than the material itself, just because like I was focused.
the transitions, and that's what I look at. I look at when somebody's up there talking, I want you to be able to tell me a story. I don't want to hear bullshit. Anybody can tell jokes and be funny. Like you can go there and kill a set. Right, you can go there and kill a set, but it didn't make any
jokes.
Right. Like
stock jokes are like fat chick jokes or like dick jokes or like just
one-liners.
bullshit. Like, I mean, granted, I got some of them jokes, but I'm not spending my whole fucking set on it.
Right.
I'm gonna get in, get out with some of those.
Like you said, you look up to Jamie Foxx. My motherfuckers are Eddie. If you watch me perform, you can tell Eddie Murphy, Red Fox, and Richard Pryor.
Yeah,
those are 3 motherfuckers I look at. I listen to all their shit, and that's where I emulate myself, and that's where I see myself at with it. And
I see that.
Sometimes it be kind of hard on the crowd. I got to look at my crowd sometimes before I start talking. Like,
that's another thing in comedy you got to
bitches, pussies, motherfuckers, and dicks. Like, you got to look at the crowd and be like, they want to hear nigga come out of my mouth 50 times. Yeah, I mean, from across the river, they're gonna get like 3 niggas. From over here, you're gonna get 75 niggas. So it all depends on where you at and how you drop your shit.
In West Virginia, you might give them a half a nigga.
you might have set it on the accent like, man, these dudes.
Right.
But
Yeah,
in the comedy game, like, you don't ever know where you're...
Remember the Blue Lives Matter when we pulled up, bro? We pulled up some spots before to where we like, let's just hurry up and get it out of here, guys. Like, bro, like, the comedy, like, to get some working, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy.
There's gonna be some fucked up venues.
Yeah, bro.
But see, the one night we went to the Green Frog, we got free food, right?
Yeah, we got free food.
But Tarek Higgins, there was times like he'd bring you out into some of the most dangerous looking spots if you're a minority, but he got $150 for you in a free hotel room.
Right.
Right. So like,
right. But when you get there,
go get that.
as a brother, you get there, and you thinking twice. You're thinking twice, and on top of that, you already have material in your head.
But he's black as shit, so then you look at it like,
yeah.
Well, if you've been cool out here, you throwing shows, booking shows. I hope we are.
He black. His skin black.
Oh yeah, he was in the military, so he got some weird. Shout out to Tarek.
Yeah, shout out Tarek.
I haven't heard from you since you booked me, and then like told me the day before the show that it was canceled.
At least you found out it was canceled, bro. I was already ready, bro. But I had a room. I had a nice room too, bro. I had a shorty to take and everything, bro. I had a shorty, bro. Shorty, I ain't never even fuck shorty after that.
Oh man.
The one time me and Savannah took him up on a hotel room.
Get your bag, babe. We gotta go.
Yeah, we took him up on a free hotel room. We slept on top of the bed with our sweatsuits on.
See, that's what y'all get for taking that free shit.
I said, never again will I take a hotel from this guy, but I take his money and I get on stage and I do what I gotta do. So the time after that, we went down. We got on stage, got the money, hung out for a couple minutes, and came right
out of there.
Because the part of West Virginia he was in, it wasn't a bad of a ride. It was an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours tops.
Yeah.
So we get in.
But when we get there, it was, yeah, buddy.
You wouldn't believe you in West Virginia though. Like,
yeah,
so I've
buddy.
been down there before.
No, you just wouldn't believe it's that shit's that close to us. You know what I mean? And that's the sad
like
part.
45 minutes past Chambersburg.
It's really that close to us to where.
Down there,
Bro,
I went to a club. He took us to a club one night.
Man.
It was like, it looked like an old church. It was like rocks and dirt.
It's different.
But they was in there getting it in, and the setup was nice though.
But bro, it's not down south. Why does it really look like that? Like it's not down
'Cause
south.
but
they swear bro, if you went there, you would think you was in the middle of Tennessee sometime.
Yeah.
You'd be like, bro, y'all even down south.
Yeah.
But y'all,
they are country.
the country is shit.
So what is it, redneck? I don't know.
Nah, it's redneck.
It's
It's the mountains. It's the mountains.
Yeah.
It's the Appalachians. It's the Appalachian Mountains, bro. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. You getting the mountain men, bro.
But see,
I put Cleveland and them in the same.
the part of West Virginia,
mass shooter.
but the part of West Virginia is that they would tell us, they'd be like, oh, we're not the.
That's one of them places where you just be like, babe, keep your eyes open. We're down here.
Right, watch everything.
You gotta keep an eye on everything.
No, they would tell us, you're not in the part of West Virginia where they fuck cousins that are missing teeth.
Yeah.
That's what they always tell us.
Just because you said that.
But y'all in the part, we're in the part where you don't like all black people, though.
Yeah.
We're always in that part.
Yeah.
But
This part we're gone. I've performed in West Virginia like 5 times.
I've performed that for 3 times.
Yeah.
And every time the crowd was welcoming.
Yeah.
It was very funny. I've had good sets down there.
Right.
But it's the outside of the bar.
But it taught me to adjust my material to.
Yes, big adjustments. That's where I got my niggas from. Like they don't want to hear you.
I can't
They rather say
mamas and hair.
nigga. They rather say nigga than hear me say it. Right.
That's crazy. They don't want you to say it, but
They say it all day. Yeah. And like you said, you can't talk about weed. They
don't understand child support jokes.
Right.
They don't understand. Because I got a joke where I say, ladies, humble yourselves with that $500 hair because y'all all look like Allen Iverson under there. Or Latrell Sprewell or something. But like, you say that in that crowd, they don't fucking get it.
I can't make my sundress jokes down there because none of them got no asses. So
you gotta find your different shit.
You gotta make.
You gotta be
But you already went down there with a set in mind.
That's what sucks.
And then you get there and you're like, oh,
I can't do half this shit here.
Yep. And then that it doesn't really change your. It can change your energy. That's what it changes. It can change your energy because you're like, boom, I got this. You go like, oh fuck.
Yep.
You might have to make a joke up on the fly, like, You might have to look at the crowd and be like, all right, what can I use from what I see? I said, shit, I got more teeth in this motherfucker. I got more teeth in my mouth than the whole crowd. They laughed. Like, they laughed because they know the stereotype that they have. So they laughed at it. But I'm like, what the fuck can you look at the crowd, you're like, oh man, I can't really use everything that I already have prepared. So sometimes the shit's on the fly.
So we coming up on time. Tell them again where they can come, where we gonna be at, and what we gonna be doing.
I got you.
Where they can find you at.
Yes, sir. 5 funny fellas.
Yes.
Thomas Johnson, Jeff Stanton, Matt Moyer, Edward Daniels, Damian Robinson. 5 funny fellas representing for the city of Harrisburg. The show tonight is going to be at 200 South 18th Street. My apologies. 200 South 18th Street is going to be the show tonight. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8 p.m. sharp. If you're coming out, please come to have fun. $10 in advance, $15 at the door. Come out and have a good time with us, man. This is our first time actually trying to put on some shit for the city and let our city represent with the talent that we already have inside of the city, not bringing any outsiders. So, I always say I don't say support me, because like when you say support, it's like you kind of like begging people. So what I say is come be entertained, bro.
I beg you, please,
right,
please,
right. And I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing it. This is what I want
come
from
see
you.
how funny I got, so you can stop saying I suck on stage.
When people talk about black businesses, they say come support. Or it ain't about support. Man, come fucking be entertained.
I got funnier, yo.
Like, cause we gonna entertain y'all. Like that's what I'm gonna come fucking be entertained, because that's what we gonna set out to do tonight is entertain you. I ain't worried about the support. You ain't gotta support me.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I want to entertain you. That I can say. And then if y'all come out tonight,
come
you
laugh.
will be entertained.
Yeah, just come laugh.
Absolutely, it's gonna be a good night for everybody, young and old. As long as you ain't under 21, you good.
Yeah.
And we got motherfucking Bishop doing my camera work for me tonight.
Oh, damn, they hired me.
Yeah, man, last minute. It was some last minute shit we did. We wanted a videographer.
It was like asking Dad, can we borrow the car?
Right. Bro, I got big muscles, bro. It's like sometimes you gotta be careful what you asking sometimes, bro.
I got pulled in, but I ain't gonna lose my hand.
Yeah, so we got Bishop doing the camera work for us tonight. Come out, man. If you ain't working out with bro, at least come watch what he do when he ain't working out.
Oh, damn.
Shit.
He gave me a whole new job.
I'm plugged you for everything now, bro.
Yeah,
I'm plugged you for everything. If you ain't working out with bro, come see what he do on the side. Shit.
Yeah. That's so dope.
Hey, he said that.
But we definitely
He does not.
appreciate it. What's up, man?
I ain't built to sell dope, bro. I sing in the shower. I can't go to prison.
Bro, yeah, man. I definitely ain't fucking going to jail. I'm too skinny for that shit, bro. Fuck
Now I'm
that.
headlining the show tonight.
Yes, Jeff is my headliner tonight. The reason I gave Jeff my headlining spot, Jeff gave me my first shot doing anything, and not only that, Jeff is fucking funny as shit. Jeff's fucking funny as shit.
Yeah, he's a clown.
So I would love to give him. Hey, but when I told
I've
Jeff
been
I
having
wanted
fun lately.
when I told Jeff I wanted the headline, bro was like, "Nah, you ready for nigga? You are."
Because a true headliner, bro, I ain't there yet. But I'm gonna do this.
True nigga. How
I
many
gotta
shows have I
grab my
headline?
balls.
How many shows have I headline?
This is true.
And you think, and you ain't ready? Get the fuck out of here. Jeff's more than ready, bro. I'm happy to give him this opportunity. I'm happy. I'm ecstatic
That's him being
to give Jeff this opportunity to bring his family out.
Honest.
That's the church in him.
Bro, bring your family out, bring your friends out, and I want them to see you put on your shit in front of everybody and shine, bro. Like ain't nobody gonna do it for me tonight, bro.
You been ready?
But my mom can't come tonight. She got a thing to do for cancer support. She has something to do with that, some event. So I'm just doing this for the hood, bro.
Yeah,
we're doing this for the city.
It's gonna be good.
You that fucking better be. Ain't got no choice. I have some drinks. I'm raffling off a bottle of that white grape Ciroc.
I'm gonna grab my non-alcoholic Heinekens, give those a shot.
But see, I thought it was cute though. I said I'm gonna raffle off a bottle of white grape Ciroc, but they actually got it now. It's at the stores now.
Yeah.
As of like,
But as of just yesterday. However, what if you only paid $2 and you want a whole bottle? So spend them little motherfucking raffle tickets, bro. Give me $5.
Yeah.
You might win a whole bottle.
All right. We gonna do it. It's gonna be good.
Got that
I'm ready.
raspberry right now, bro.
I'm gonna go home, wash my wife's car, and get my mind right.
Bro, gonna come through at 5:30. We're gonna put one in the air. We're gonna have a good time. Come out, man. If y'all don't come out to my show, there's other stuff going on in the city too tonight, bro. Like it ain't all about me. It ain't all about us.
Yeah, it is.
It is tonight. It is right now.
Figure out
It is right now.
Yeah, I don't play that.
Fuck that.
The rest is up to them.
Right.
about us.
But I can say this: my show will be over in time for you to enjoy your nightlife as well. Like, come through. No, fuck yeah. Come through to us first before you enjoy the rest of your night. Come through and fuck with us. And after that, man, go have a good night. Be safe, drive safe, fuck good, smoke good, drink good, be safe, make it home in one piece, man. That's it.
I'm going to church tomorrow.
I'm not.
Alright, we appreciate y'all listening. We're gonna holler at y'all, man. We definitely appreciate it.
I'll be back again.
Alright.
Yeah, Roger.
Holla.